I didn't tag you in this picture, but
That's okay.
you look so angry.
All right. And hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. I am here with my co-host. Tommi LC is back.
Hello.
And we got AJ DeCosimo.
I never left.
He never
Ever.
left.
I live in the studio.
He lives here, yeah. He sleeps under the table here.
Yep. When
No
sometimes-
privacy with these windows.
no, the afternoon before Mary sits down, I just kind of get all my clothes together.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
jump
You
out
don't
the
even
window.
notice him. You really don't.
Is this
No.
hand sanitizer for bathing purposes?
Yes.
Nice.
I rub it on my undercarriage.
Oh,
It burns a little bit.
I believe that.
But it's a good burn.
Yeah.
Because you know it's a cleansing burn.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Ow, don't do it.
You don't want to watch
Hey,
me?
have you used your bidet?
I have used the bidet.
Yeah.
It's great. You don't want to see me squirt this into my taint?
Not particularly.
All right,
But I
Tommi.
mean, if you want to.
I mean, I could do it.
You know, we're so supportive of your
Yeah.
Oh,
lifestyle.
I know, like, and then she's just like,
I'm-
no, I don't want to watch you do
Yeah.
it.
No,
Is it,
I'm
wait,
just.
hold on. Is this how you felt when I said, no, that's okay, I don't need a free OnlyFans subscription? from you? Is that how
That's
you
devastating, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna
not.
hurt.
No, that's not. I'm just saying
Are
that
you
that would
holding-
probably burn your balls.
Are you
because
holding
they're so
resentment
porous.
towards me because I didn't accept your free OnlyFans subscription?
No, I'm not offended.
Are you hurt by that?
No, I'm not. Hurt
Are you
by that.
lying?
I'm not lying.
Okay.
Friends don't lie.
That's not true. I lie all the time. No, I don't really lie all the time.
Shit.
I don't really lie that much. I'll tell like little white lies.
Yeah, like
The things that don't matter.
yeah,
little things,
unimportant. Like
Yeah. Like
Like,
I've
what's like a little one?
Well, I've lied. Have you ever like lied and said, "Hey, I gotta go home," and then had to go went home and beat your meat?
Yeah, things
Oh, yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, like
I
things
leave
like
all
I've
the
that.
definitely
time.
like had a little lie that I've told. Like every once in a while, I'll text my kids and say their mom died.
Oh yeah, right.
I gotcha.
Have you really done that?
No,
I was
that's
like,
the
so
damn.
worst
fucking
thing in the
terrible.
world. To
That would be
do.
the
I'd
worst thing you
never.
could possibly
That'd
do.
be so terrible.
I don't know why you would do that or why that would occur to you.
But it's funny.
Yeah,
No, I mean, terrible things occur to me. What can I say?
yeah.
I'm one of those people that has stupid thoughts like that. But
My
I wouldn't do
grandma
that.
died.
Your grandma died?
Recently?
Yeah, last week.
Oh, I'm
She
She
sorry.
wasn't great though.
Fentanyl?
That's okay. Nah, she fentanyl.
And
OD.
everyone.
Street drugs.
Yeah.
How old?
80.
And you said she wasn't a kind.
Yeah,
person.
I was not a fan. Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
I guess that's new. I don't know.
Well, that's a bummer still.
Pope Benedict died.
Yeah.
Finally, him and Lisa Marie could be together.
I had a joke about. I haven't done it yet. Should I do my Lisa Marie joke? You want to hear it?
Yeah, sure.
Do
Let's
it.
hear it.
Lisa Marie Presley died of a heart attack in her 50s. Her dad died young of a heart attack. Can this family stop stealing stuff from black people?
That's such a good joke. I'm so jealous of that joke. That's so much better than my Lisa Marie joke.
Let's hear yours.
Mine was, do you think that she faked her death just like her father?
That's very funny though.
Yeah,
that one
but-
hits a little softer. That one's like a
Yeah.
little more fun.
Yeah.
Mine. I'm like, I don't even know if I should say this on my podcast.
Hey,
Well,
you said
you
it, not
did.
me.
I know I did. Yeah.
Mm.
What if that? You don't get any job because of that.
Because you said
Because
something?
I said something. They're just
Hey,
like, we don't want anybody that's associated.
On
with
the
them.
record, I'm condemning your joke.
Okay.
On the record.
I appreciate that.
On the record,
You know what? On the record, I'm condemning my joke.
You shouldn't have said it.
I shouldn't have said it.
You
but
shouldn't have
it's
said
too
it.
Late. I already said it.
You said it. It's out there. It's in the ether now.
Mhm.
There's nothing we can do about it.
I was just joking.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
It was a joke. All right. So this week we are going to do some advice. We're
Oh.
going to give some advice.
Uh-oh.
I keep getting looked at by these people. Do they need? I gotta hold on. Let me text my boss real quick because I don't think they know that I do this every fucking Tuesday.
Oh
We're
my
in here
God.
doing this, and
Oh, so I guess Tommy. It's Tommy and the. It's the Tommy
well,
and AJ
just
show
it'll
now.
be,
Yeah.
I can multitask here, but yeah.
Oh, really?
You can?
You do a pretty poor job of it when it comes to introing the show.
That's a harder. That's so many tasks. It's like a million.
Wait, did we
tasks.
That's called
the intro
multitasking.
today?
No,
Yeah.
no, we haven't done it in a couple weeks.
I've
Well, I
just-
wasn't here last
are we
week. I was
getting
sick.
rid of the song?
I put it on the audio version
Oh, okay.
But not
But the
on,
not
not
on
the
video,
video,
sure.
just because.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Doop 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 doop.
How do you get a
doop,
song like
doop,
that
doop.
made?
Someone at the radio station made it for me.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
What did you tell them?
I said I wanted something funky and jazzy. I said Herb Alpert.
Oh,
Something
okay.
Herb Alpert like, and that's what they gave me.
I like it.
That's nice.
Did they give you like choices?
I say that before to my lady before we get down. She's just like, "What do you want?" I'm like, "Think about Herb Alpert when you're blow jobbing my peen."
Yeah.
Blowjob
Think about Herb Alpert.
And the old Tijuana brass up the tailpipe.
Yeah, up the chute there, up the cornhole. Think a little Herb Alpert, Benny Goodman. Trying to make a little clarinet. Check my jazz
Yeah, that's
horn.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
That
good
was really
jazz
good. I
horn.
liked it. Next, Slutman.
It's actually pretty
It's
good.
really
for a
fucking
mouth,
good,
yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
For
for
like mouth horn. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty. Because I couldn't go like I don't even because you're actually making like the.
Yeah.
I can't do the. All right, Tommy, you try.
I can't.
This is
You have to like.
this is an award-winning
Wait,
podcast,
do it
ladies
again.
and gentlemen.
I can't. Damn, that is so good. I'm mad.
Have you ever heard my Louis Armstrong impression?
Yes, I think
Have
you
you
did
ever
it
heard me
at
do
the
it?
apartment.
I
yeah.
can do a pretty good Louis
do it.
Armstrong. It'd be better if I did like a karaoke thing.
Oh, if we had music.
Yeah, if you had like music in the background.
Oh.
Everybody sings better with it. But I can
Yeah.
I can make
That's pretty good.
I can maybe do it.
Ooh,
Sing What a Wonderful World.
the face you make when you do it is
Well, no,
so
I get it. Have you
terrifying.
ever seen
though.
He's channeling Louis.
I'm
I
channeling
know,
Satchmo.
but it's so different.
I would totally sing Wonderful World with the music in the background, but I don't think we can. We don't have headphones.
I got headphones over here. Just here.
Do you want me to do some karaoke here tonight?
Yeah. Just so you know, I'm not doing karaoke.
Oh, no, we
this
should
is
all
for-
do a karaoke song.
I have never done karaoke in my life, and I absolutely refuse.
Mm.
We can probably make this happen real quick.
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay.
Are we doing a little karaoke
I think
thing
we're
tonight,
gonna do a
Bill?
little karaoke thing. I like
Are you
doing-
going to sing a song?
I don't. I'm
Or am
not-
I just doing it?
I think we'll just have you do it because you're kind of the musician of the
Yeah,
bunch.
Am
Like,
I
you're-
just going to be just doing karaoke all night?
you're not allowed
Well,
to
we're
make
gonna
jokes
do some
anymore?
advice stuff too, but we can get a little karaoke going. All right, let me get it all queued up here.
Plugged in.
All right,
Here we go.
We want Wonderful World karaoke.
And could you get it up on this monitor here so I
Yeah.
could see the words? Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go get some water.
Okay,
I'm
Ooh.
going to need some.
it's do you know where in the little fridge
Yeah.
over there? Okay,
Wait, are they water bottles?
yeah,
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Thanks.
you can have one. You get one.
Thanks.
It's the only one you ever get. No.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, I'm excited to do this. This is gonna be fun. You missed a fun episode last week, though.
I know. I'm
It's okay. It
sorry.
happens.
I
We weren't feeling
know.
good. But we talked a lot about video games.
Ooh. Well, I'm not super good at video games.
I'm
so-
not either, but we talked like. Did you ever like play like Nintendo or anything like that? Like,
little
just,
bit, like-
I'm a Mario guy. I like simple games.
Yes, I like Mario,
Yeah, Mario's-
Pokemon, Kirby. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
like
right.
the just like
that's
the chill shit.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I'm
where I
not good. I was always so bad at racing games.
Yeah.
Like so
They're
bad.
hard. They're very hard. All right, Louis Armstrong.
Ooh, I had this is like really young though. The Lion King and Aladdin floppy disk computer games.
Oh,
Do you
wow.
remember those?
Yeah,
Dude, those rocked.
those are fun. I had those for Genesis and like the Game Gear. That Lion King game was hard.
Yeah.
It was very hard. All right, let me turn this on. Make sure we're getting a signal here. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, make sure we got that. This is gonna be funny. All right. Let's see how that sounds.
damn.
All right, we got it all queued up for AJ to sing Louis Armstrong.
Bottles, so I
That-
can do a cup there.
Oh, they didn't have any.
What am I doing now?
You didn't get a cup? This was for
I did. I downed it.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right.
All right,
Cool,
ready?
cool.
Yeah, let's see if
But
I
I gotta
can.
be able to see.
Let's see if I can sustain it through a whole song.
All right, let me get a camera on you first, and then I gotta hit play and ready.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's see if I can do this. I see sky trees of green, red roses too. I see them blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white. The bright, blessed day, dark, sacred nights. And I think to myself,
This is good.
what a wonderful world.
All right, I don't think we need to do the whole song.
Oh my gosh! Wow,
that
I
was
loved
good.
it.
That was very good. All right,
Thank you.
can we do another song? You do it as Louis Armstrong, but I'm gonna pick a song. At random.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't
Can
know
you
if I
try
could do it. I might be able to sing it, but I don't know if I could do it like that the whole time.
All right, well, let's see what you. Okay.
I might have been able. I was on a roll. I might have been able
To do the whole
do
song.
the whole
All
version
right,
of that.
I
But
got
now
a
that I stopped,
song here, and I want you to sing it as Louis Armstrong. Okay.
oh, Jesus. All right.
And I'm very happy with what I picked, and it just happened to be one that was in the suggested.
I'm not gonna be able to actually legitimately sing anything for a week after this.
All right, I'm gonna start it, just because I want to see your reaction when you hear the music, and then I'll
Okay.
push the screen over to you. Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven? I must be strong and carry on, 'cause I know I don't belong here in heaven.
Damn.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Jesus.
Do you need more water?
Can I get a little sip of that?
Yeah.
Jeez, man. Was I being?
I would love to hear a Louis Armstrong version of that song. Now.
I could maybe I should do
Yeah.
like a compilation album like Louis
I think you
Armstrong
should.
covers.
Damn.
I'm
yeah.
actually surprised that I was able to like
Yep,
actually do
it was
that a
very
little.
good.
Do you have one more in you?
Depends on the song.
All right. I'm keeping them slow because I feel like that's
No, it's not
yeah.
it's not about the pace. It's about the key.
Okay.
Like if it's too high, I'm gonna hurt myself.
Yeah, we don't have. No, we're not going high.
Mm.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna
Sure.
reveal it the same way I did the last one.
I actually don't know all the lyrics to this.
It should be on there. It's a karaoke. It's just an acoustic version.
Right. I can't phrase it. I can't.
Yeah, that was good too.
Tommy, your turn.
makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's
I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. I'm a creep.
This is beautiful, guys.
I'm a weirdo.
The hell am I doing here again to Alex Jones?
I know, that's what I was going to say.
You
It was
just sound
starting
like
to hear
Alex
Alex
Jones.
Jones.
I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I pretty much have a perfect body. I want a perfect soul.
The thing about doing certain songs, they sound like they could be Alex Jones rants.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special.
The globalists.
Yeah, globalist. Oh, I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I even doing here? Besides telling people about the truth? I don't belong here. I belong back on YouTube. Oh.
That's good enough.
Yeah, I think
That was good. Bravo,
That was
guys.
fantastic.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I like how it went from Louis Armstrong
Armstrong
to,
to
Alex
act-
Jones.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was good. I liked it.
All right, that was fun. People got to get in on this live stream. It's so good. Thank you, Amanda. She was clapping for us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do some advice. You guys ready for to give some advice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of these are relationship stuff. Some of them are like friends trying to help people out, but it's all advice that we can chime in on. All right, so the first one is, I found my friend's fiance on a dating app. How do I tell her? My friend is getting engaged soon, as in a couple of days from now. I recently downloaded a dating app and he popped up as a new user. I know she'd be completely crushed and she'd lose faith in love if I break the news to her. Do I stay silent? How do I tell her?
Oh, you got to tell her.
You gotta tell.
And just even this kind of happened to me, but they didn't know what was happening. But just hey,
What exactly happened to you?
So my mom's friend saw Brandon on Tinder a long time ago, and she told my mom, and my mom like came to us so worried. She's like, but I think, and Brandon's like, oh, it's just a fake account,
Yeah.
like, yes, he was, because we hadn't come out as poly or whatever, but
Gotcha.
yeah, just tell him and just be like, hey, I don't know if this is a fake profile, but you might want to check it out. Yeah, that's kind of how I would do it.
What I would do is I would like hang out with her and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna check out his Tinder,
Ooh, well,
and then
But
just
then you gotta.
if you've already swiped or something,
then don't
does
swipe. Don't swipe. Just close it and keep swiping until he comes up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one
Ooh,
way,
that's that's a smart way to do it too.
That's a good way to do it. Or just to see if he matches you.
Oh, damn, yeah, and then really,
Yeah.
go for-
Because there's a chance that they could be poly and she knows about it.
right.
But-
It could. I mean, it could be that. It
Yeah.
could truly just be a
Be-
fake account. It could
yeah,
be
it
him
could be that.
being a total scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a.
But I think you have to tell her.
Oh yeah,
Because otherwise they're getting married or they're gonna get engaged. I also like that she knows that she's getting engaged in a few days.
right.
Like that. Like
Yeah,
that's funny.
they're that close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what if the guy was planning to break up with her instead of? He's like, we have a big announcement in 3 days, and she's like, oh my god, I'm getting engaged. She's like, nah, I was gonna break up with you because I'm on Tinder. now."
Yeah. Right. Damn. Yeah.
That'd be cold blooded.
That would be cold blooded.
Yeah. You just gotta.
But yeah,
just
you
go
have to
straight to
tell
the
her.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to get to it. All right, let's get to another one here. All right. And I think everybody on the live stream agrees, yes. All right. I paid my share for an Airbnb for a vacation that I did not attend, and now my group is asking for more. To keep things from becoming convoluted, I had a vacation trip that was planned a few months in advance that I had to pull out of last minute due to a family emergency. I let the group keep my payments for the planned activities for the Airbnb as a kind gesture. Apparently, another friend pulled out of the trip last minute due to testing positive for COVID, but did not pay for the activities or Airbnb in advance. And now I'm being asked if I would be open to sending more to cover that person not showing up. I feel like I have no obligation to pay for that person and provided accountability for my portion of the trip that I did not attend, but I could absolutely be wrong and exhibiting entitlement. I'm looking for some advice and opinions on how I should approach this matter.
Don't fucking pay for the other person.
Well, just a portion of it, not like the
But
whole
why
thing.
even?
Right.
That has
No, yeah, you didn't.
No,
attend
yeah,
that.
that
No.
has
No.
has
Yeah.
nothing to
Tell
do
you,
with you.
tell them
Yeah.
to fuck themselves.
That's
Right.
and that's one of the things that when you go in on an Airbnb, you have to be willing to eat some cost.
Yeah,
'Cause
someone's
that's
gonna
just
bail.
how it goes.
Yeah.
It's just like you got a bunch of people going in on one. It happened to me when I went to a wedding. A friend's wife couldn't make it, and we all offered to pay the share that she was going to pay, and he's like, no, I knew,
Right.
So it's just one of those things where people just have to. And if they're mature, they'll be like, yeah, it doesn't make sense for you to pay. You weren't even here using it. You already
Right.
paid. You're part of it. So, yeah, that seems like weird friends to be like, hey, we need more money from you. Maybe they're young and they don't have money, or they're just jerks.
Yeah.
Don't sound like friends you want to be friends with anyway.
Yeah. I think you should just make new friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make new friends.
Better yet,
And then get their money.
just stay alone. Don't have any friends.
Don't have any friends. Now, that's
Isolate.
good advice.
Yeah, that's solid advice. I mean,
Yes.
you guys are wonderful. You
I
guys
don't
are
feel
fantastic.
like he wants us as friends.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
I just satch mode for you. On
Was
2
that for you?
songs.
Was that for us or was that for you?
That
Are
was
you-
that.
are
That
you
was
trying
for
to-
you. You think that
Are you
I
trying to play
wanted
Louis
make myself-
Armstrong in a biopic? Is that why you're doing that?
That's what I'm trying
Because
to do.
you're just trying to use my show as a way
To
to get
audition,
your Louis
to be
Armstrong
Louis.
audition out there.
Please don't.
I would listen. If you played Louis Armstrong, I'd be fine with it as long as you played it looking exactly like you do right now.
Well, thanks, Bill.
And I'd be happy for you to get such a,
Yeah.
just even to be considered for a part that big.
Yeah, something like that. I don't. Why haven't they made a movie about him yet?
I don't know.
Who would play him? Oh, I know who'd play him. Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah, I was gonna say Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. He plays all the old jazz guys. He played Charlie Parker.
Did he?
Yeah,
What was that one called?
Bird. Clint
What?
Eastwood directed it.
Didn't Rhodey? What's that?
Oh, Terrence Howard.
Not Terrence Howard.
Oh, Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle. I think he played like a jazz.
He
guy.
played Miles Davis. I
He played
think.
Miles Davis. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I love Miles Davis.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
who Miles is named after.
Oh, after Miles Davis?
Yeah, his dad's
That's
a
not
musician.
Not miles per hour.
Not miles per hour.
My
no.
dad saw Miles Davis.
Really?
He told me he
That's
was like
sick.
the coolest guy he like
I
ever
believe
saw.
it.
But he's like, yeah, I saw Miles Davis, and he sucked.
Yeah, no, he
He's
said
so
that,
high on heroin. Oh, he was just playing all these random notes.
he said that he was taking jazz theory at Cleveland State, and it was like extra credit. Like he was just like, if you go see it, you get an A in the class. My dad's like, are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
Like, yeah, I'm
But
gonna
I
go.
also feel like jazz is one of those, like, if you get anywhere in it, it's kind of like comedy where, like, I've met a lot of really famous comics just from being in comedy. And I feel like jazz is the same thing where if like you get any notoriety, you're going to be like rubbing elbows with the greats pretty quick because
but it's
they're not so far up like a pop star or something.
Yeah, but it's so hard to even get the amount of faculty on your instrument
Yeah.
to even remotely
get close.
to
I know.
that
I
close.
saw
As a musician,
Right. I saw Soul.
Oh yeah, I saw
the Pixar movie.
Right, I saw Whiplash, but that's not really how things work.
All right, let's do a little more. We got
I need to know where are these questions coming from?
Reddit.
Okay.
I would
didn't
like
know-
people to send them.
Yeah, I didn't know if
I
they
want
were
people
coming.
to send them, but
yeah.
I didn't like ask anybody. But if you are listening to this and you want to ask us for advice, please ask us. We would love to give you advice. Is it going to be good advice? Probably not.
Yeah, we
But
don't-
it's good. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to. I like telling people what to do.
yeah.
I hate to be told what to do. Love telling people what to do. Total hypocrite.
I've never given you a single piece of advice
That's not
since
true.
we've known it. Really? Is that not true?
I don't
What
know.
advice have I given you? I don't think I've
probably
ever.
probably some relationship advice or something.
Yeah, but if I did, you didn't ask for it. If
But
I
I-
did
But
give it
that's
to you,
still
it was
advice.
unsolicited.
I don't. Well, and here's the thing about me is I don't really ask people for advice.
That's true.
Yeah.
You don't.
I'm not an advice seeker.
No, you've
Me
asked
neither.
me like what I thought of like a joke, and I've given you like advice on.
Yeah, that okay.
Yeah,
So that
okay,
counts.
so
I
that
think.
does count.
Yeah, that counts.
That does
All
count.
right. And next up, loads up. Okay, this one's kind of cute. This is a dude that's 15 asking what does it mean when a girl that's also 15 keeps on repeating that we could meet as friends. So I wanted to do this one as a way to help the younger generation know how to handle this situation because
Yeah, this episode's for the kids.
this one's for the youngins.
With all the Louis Armstrong and Miles
I think our
Davis
youngest listener is
references.
probably
Yeah.
44. But
Yeah.
all right, I had asked this girl out in October of 2022. She was an acquaintance. She politely refused to go out with me, and we stopped chatting and interacting on social media. Now suddenly she texted me last week that she'd love to meet me over dinner as friends. I agreed to meet her, going out with her tomorrow. So this is he just posted this. As friends thing has been repeatedly mentioned by her since she got back to texting me. What do I understand from this? What should I be expecting? I still might have feelings for her. So if she is driving home the as friends thing, respect that and go as friends.
Mm-hmm.
May I?
Go ahead.
Can I lead on this one?
Oh yeah.
I would obviously go in as somebody who had remember the Mothman girl that assumed he was going as friends. Assume that you're going as friends, but look for the open door.
Yeah.
Look for open doors.
Yeah, because I think the fact that she kept repeating that is her potentially being interested but not wanting to commit to it.
Right. I
So you keep an open mind, but do not expect
think
anything.
1,000%. I think that she is saying we're gonna go as friends just in case she shows up and thinks he's ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like, okay, we're not going to do that because like I never in my life has a woman ever been like, I'm dying to be your friend.
Right.
That's never happened. Like,
I've had that.
no.
But
I've had like been friends with people, but
Yeah.
I mean, even in life, like I've never had been like, hey man, I really want to be your friend so bad.
No, I've like,
After
and it's usually
weeks.
people that are like listeners, and they come on too strong, and they're like, "I really want to be your friend." And when
Right.
like, you would love hanging out with me. I'm so funny. I'm like, that is not.
It doesn't- yeah,
That's
not
not
for
how
me.
friendship works.
Right, but you have like an element of fame
Right.
to you.
Yes.
Right,
I
and
just wanted to remind
notoriety.
you of that.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. I didn't realize.
Totally forgot.
Yeah.
So here's what I think. I think you go as friends, and even if she opens the door wide, you say, no,
Just
we're
as friends
just
tonight.
friends. And then you keep her as a friend forever
Forever.
until
Until.
she's had a bunch of relationships. You've had a bunch of relationships. And then on New Year's Eve, you realize that you love her.
Mm.
And you run and find her.
And then you
and
drug her.
kiss her at midnight. No, you don't drug her. I'm
Oh.
going for Billy Crystal, not Cosby.
Oh. Gotcha. Sorry.
I just wanted a little when Harry met Sally. That's all
Oh,
I wanted.
right. I was concerned that you were
Okay.
gonna go into a really dark.
Well, I
direction.
didn't. I already.
Well,
no, I've
you've
gone dark before. I know. But,
you've impressed me
oh,
tonight
I just
with-
wanted.
with your growth.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Another. I think we nailed that one for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Boy, this one is this one.
Dang, we should post
Okay.
our answers into the Reddit thread
We should
as like make a Reddit page for.
for the Bill Squire show.
Mhm.
It's not a bad idea. You want to
Well,
spearhead that?
Can try.
We
Okay.
should what? I totally stopped paying attention.
Start a
Sorry.
Reddit so like for these things we can actually reply
Right.
to it as, the Bill
Squire
Squire.
show.
Tommy, that's a great idea.
I agree.
That's a fantastic idea, Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
I
I've been
support
working
you.
on my
Okay.
ideas.
So
Yeah,
this
you're
one,
very
I'm
good at
glad
them.
that I saved this because it got removed.
Oh,
But I can't. So we
it
don't actually
naughty?
have. Okay, no, we still got it. All right. So this one involves 62-year-old female, a 63-year-old male, a 41-year-old male, and 36-year-old female. So this is a mom that is upset with her husband because her husband's not accepting the children for who they are, and so.
And what?
Then
I was going to say what's wrong with the kids, but what is he
I don't
not
think it's wrong.
accepting?
I think there's someone that's gay or something.
Oh,
so,
okay,
all right.
okay.
All right. I am highly embarrassed by my husband. Oh, and she goes, the question is, how can I disobey him and love my children as they are? Just the word disobey is such a fucking weird thing. Abusive. Yeah, like that's like there was a lot of obedience talk when I was in the church, and like a husband having his wife disobey them, like that's
disobey. Yeah,
really gross language.
It is.
All right, here it is. I'm highly embarrassed by my husband's recent behavior, and this brings me to be hesitant to seek advice from my friends. Unfortunately, I know their advice will be to heed my husband's direction without any consideration for nuance. I will try to be concise, which means I will be focusing on his flaws, but he is a good man. Please be kind. When our children were young, it has always been important to my husband's career to have a respectable and presentable family, but this put particular pressure on the children. Our second child, our daughter, was born deaf. At the time, her doctors told us it would be detrimental to her development if we learned and used sign language with her. If we didn't.
Oh, if we didn't. I was like,
this did not sit right with me, and I wished to get wait, no. At the time that her doctor told us it would be detrimental to her development if we learned and used sign language with her.
That is insane. What the fuck?
All right. Well, my advice is, seek a
new
second opinion.
Yeah.
This did not sit right with me, and I wish to get a second opinion, but my husband did not want this. He wanted our daughter to speak. She hated wearing her hearing aids and would quickly rip them from her ears. And she also hated speech therapy. Without the hearing aids, she was a much happier child. However, she still was not speaking, and my husband blamed me for coddling her. She underwent surgery for a cochlear implant, and she can now speak and understand us, but I have always felt uneasy about her early childhood. On the other hand, our son was an easy child. Even as a baby, he wasn't fussy much. We did not have issues with him until he was a teenager, and even then it was nothing beyond regular teenage rebellion. He began to grow into his own person and rejected the expectations his father had with him, which culminated in my husband giving him an ultimatum to choose between attending a good university or being cut off financially if he would not. He made this demand without my knowledge. As a result, our son enlisted and moved out after high school. He is now doing well for himself and owns a successful business. However, my husband is often hesitant to speak about him with others because he is uncomfortable with the idea of our son's sexual orientation being brought up. When we first learned, my husband suggested to me that I no longer hug our son in greetings to demonstrate our disapproval, which was advice I ignored, and he did not press me on it again. Since then, he has relaxed some, but our son's partner is not allowed over to our home for family dinner. This guy sucks.
Yeah.
Due to all the aforementioned issues, we have a strained relationship with both of our children. They make an appearance at family dinner, and that is about as much as I see or hear from them. I'm also unsure if our son will come again for a while, as he and my husband had a small argument over dinner, which nearly ended with my husband saying a word he has previously only said to me. We know what that word was. He recently experienced a moderately serious medical episode, after which he has been more verbally aggressive than previously. While he was in the hospital, I began to consider my life without him and how it saddens me that I have let myself be bullied from being close with my children. I want to make changes to be more inviting, and I looked into taking a local sign language class. Our daughter has married a wonderful deaf man who only signs, and their young baby is also deaf. My husband asked me why I would be enrolling for a class when our daughter can understand us and translate perfectly well. He doesn't understand even today and told me I'll be wasting my time and his money. Additionally, he has told me not to call our son, as he should come to us when he wishes to apologize for his scene at dinner. But I feel it is my husband who provoked the matter. Of course it was.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Divorce.
Yeah. You think just to get away from him?
Dude, yeah.
I don't think it's that simple.
I know it's not
It's
that
not that
simple.
simple. This sounds like somebody that doesn't have any way. She hasn't fended for herself. She's been probably a stay-at-home mom, and he financially
could be.
He controls her.
Yeah.
He's a very controlling man. He wants everything his way, and he is. This is what people think, like an Andrew Tate type of follower thinks is a masculine man, when he's so scared and so just rigid about things that he's driving everyone away from him. Like he should be alone.
Mhm.
That should be his punishment. His kids should stop talking to him. His wife should leave him. This guy should be alone, but they don't because they actually have empathy and love, whereas he is just throwing hissy fits. That's not manly. He's a child.
Yeah.
She should cheat on him.
Get on
She should
Tinder.
get on Tinder. Just get dicked down as much as possible,
that's
and then find someone that will see your situation and want to not like rescue you, because like that's not like,
but not not rescue, but just like give you a helping hand.
Yeah, be like, hey, like this is okay. Like you come.
Yeah.
Like
well, and let her know that she can make her own decisions and she can do it, and like, show if her son's a supportive, like he's got his own business, he's probably doing okay. He would probably help her financially. Like if it meant getting away from that man, I think everyone would step and be like, yeah, get the fuck out of there. I mean, wanting someone to not learn sign language,
that's
to like, you're going to have
torture.
a grandchild, or you have a grandchild that's going to use sign language. I think that would be a great way to show that child how much you love them. This guy's got me fired up.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah. That's insane. Ugh.
I'm angered.
Yeah. You're having such a good time.
I know. I was having a good time.
Should we take a Satchmo break?
Should we take a Satchmo break? I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, that was. Ugh.
We were doing karaoke today.
Yeah, we've done a lot. All right, we got one more here, and then
or therapy. It doesn't sound like he'd be open to it, but going to
I don't
therapy
think
about
he's gonna go to therapy about
He's
it.
not
talk
doing
to
therapy.
people about
Absolutely
about
not.
those
Not
things.
doing therapy.
No, that's a scumbaggy, and like my dad has some of those attributes, but I don't think he's that far gone. But man, that's a bummer. All right, this one's interesting. My girlfriend cheated and then hid it from me because her therapist told her to. This is a 27-year-old man, 28-year-old female. I am still reeling from this disclosure, so please bear with me if the post seems to be all over the place. This just happened yesterday. I have been what I thought was a happy relationship with my girlfriend for 2 years now, and it all came crashing down yesterday when I got a message yesterday from a woman who claimed my girlfriend had cheated while she was on vacation with her friends. I thought it was some kind of a prank and told her so, but then she told me exactly when it happened and at what hotel my girlfriend and her friends were staying. She even knew the room number. Apparently, her boyfriend was also staying in the same hotel, and that's when the cheating happened. I decided to ask my girlfriend, and to my surprise, she didn't deny it, but she insisted it was the only time she has ever cheated on me in our entire relationship. But it gets even worse because she was thinking about telling me, that's what she tells me, but her therapist advised her against it. The therapist told her that as long as she wasn't going to do it again, it didn't make any sense to confess it to me and put our relationship in danger. I was speechless. I guess there are therapists out there encouraging their clients to lie and hide things from their partners. I am at a friend's place right now as I don't know what to do. I don't trust anything which comes out of her mouth now. It could be the only time she cheated, but it could be the only time someone reached out to me about her cheating. She seems very remorseful and her tears seem genuine, but I don't know what to trust now. Till yesterday, I was sure she would never cheat, but today, all that is a lie. Would really love some advice. I think that's a bad therapist, first of all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think if this is something you don't have to, I mean, you can forgive them, but it doesn't mean you have to stay with them. I think if you forgive this woman, forgiveness is a good thing, but it doesn't mean you have to stay in that relationship. I think, everybody's afraid of walking away from a relationship because it's been like a 2-year-long relationship and you invest so much time into it. But this seems like something that's devastating to them. And I don't think you have to, especially you're 27 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You're still young.
Yeah.
Find someone else. I think it's okay to walk away from this relationship. Thomas?
On the other end of that?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah. On the other end of that, I mean, I'm not condoning cheating or anything like that, but I do listen to a couple different podcasts, and one guy, Dan Savage, I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Yeah.
he's talked about that cheating. It doesn't necessarily need to be the end of a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's devastating, but having that like communication, kind of figuring out what happened and being able. Sorry.
Even the
Being
phone
able,
doesn't-
I know, right?
Even the microphone's
It's like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. Yeah. I just think there would need to be more of a conversation before just kind of piecing out on that.
Yeah, I think you can have more of a conversation, but
Because she could be lying and she has been cheating like the whole time.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
she also may have been
Just that one time.
in a drunk state where maybe she made a decision that she shouldn't have. And like I said, I'm not condoning cheating or anything like that. But it doesn't need to be the end of a relationship either if everyone's still invested in it.
It seems like...
If he wants to be.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I think he's asking if it's okay to walk away.
Oh,
that's what I feel like.
Okay, then yes, you can definitely walk away.
Like, because it seems like he's really devastated and he wants to like.
First off,
he's asking for permission to be like, "Can I break up with her?"
it's never not okay to walk away.
Right.
Oh,
You can
right,
walk away
yeah,
for
for sure.
anything.
But that's the thing. So many people don't feel that way, and they stay in these really bad relationships for a very long time.
Right.
Yeah.
Secondly, if it was me,
Mm-hmm.
I would look at the situation. I would assess. He said that she showed true remorse for it.
Yeah.
Cheated on him once, fessed up to it. I mean, after he asked her,
Yeah.
and then went against the advice of her therapist.
She should cheat on her therapist.
Right. She's truly sorry. I'd forgive her.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'd
that's what
forgive
I'm
her.
saying is like something like
Okay.
that. Yeah, it's definitely like you have every right to leave, but it doesn't need to be the end because it could be remorseful.
Yeah, if it was me and in this particular situation, I would be like, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously not giving anybody.
But then what
permission to
happens
cheat.
if she cheats again?
Well, then
it's shame
over.
on me. Yeah.
What if
No. It's not shame on me. It's shame on you again.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, kind of like, I mean, yeah.
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 I mean, when you forgive somebody, it's not a fool me twice, shame on you. It's just like, okay, you burned me once, I'm gonna forgive you. And then if you burn me twice, you're just a bad person.
Yeah,
now.
I guess I worded that
Okay,
wrong. But yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I did
yeah.
leave a little something out here, and I want to see if this changes your opinion.
It was you, wasn't it?
The person that she cheated with wasn't a person; it was a dog.
Oh,
She fucked a dog
Okay,
on
then
vacation.
that makes it better.
then
makes it
murder
better.
her.
Do you think that's not even cheating, AJ?
No, I don't even think that's cheating. It's not even a real thing.
Murder her in that case.
I
Wait,
know.
murder her?
If she cheated on him with a dog,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
I don't think
fucked
that's.
up.
I don't think that's death
Well,
sentence.
it was consensual. The dog was.
Yeah, the
into
dog
it.
was like-
dogs. No, animals cannot consent to
This
sex,
dog
guys.
could.
No,
This was a
no.
Scooby Doo
No.
type dog that can talk a little bit.
I don't know.
no.
You've obviously never encountered a fiercely loyal golden retriever.
I mean, the dog's mounting her, so I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I've had my leg humped
Yeah.
by a dog many times. That just means the dog's horny and it wants me. So all you gotta do is spit my hand a little bit. Stick,
All right, that's
stick her
way
in
too
there.
far.
You're disgusting. Disgusting.
Stick her in there.
Foul
You're the one that brought it
motherfuckers.
up.
I know, but then you talk.
You're the one that brought up dog fucking.
In a light-hearted way, and then you.
Oh,
and
in a
then you're like,
lighthearted
"Oh, I spit my hand."
Lighthearted.
Right. I didn't know there was such thing as lighthearted bestiality.
Did you just call it
It's
bestia?
actually called bestiality.
Bestiality.
It's actually called
Yeah, it's
bestiality.
actually called bestiality.
Why do you know that?
A magician doesn't reveal all of his tricks. Okay.
All right, let's see if anybody on the live stream was here for that.
Hmm.
Yeah, we got time for another relationship story. Matt, go ahead and tell us all about it if you're still there. If you are, I would love to. Because on the chat, somebody asked. Yes, hit us with it.
If they're still there.
Yeah, I hope you are still here.
We're screaming into the void right now.
I know, because we started on that whole bestiality thing, and I think it.
Well, no. We
No,
didn't start on it.
Okay, I took us into a place about
You took
lighthearted
me.
dog fucking,
You-
and then you spit in your
reached-
hand,
You reached your hand out to me and said, AJ, come on
and
this
then
journey with me.
and then you spit in it.
How long have you known me? You've known me the better part of 10 years now.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what were you thinking?
That's a good point.
What were you
Let's
thinking?
ask for some relationship advice about. We were doing a podcast and we were talking about this lady that cheated. All right, here we go. Matt's. I had a relationship that lasted 3 years plus. Is that 3? Okay. I ended up in the hospital for most of the final year we had together. During that time, she was going to class and met a guy in class.
Damn.
Okay. Keep going. Keep going, man.
Are the phones set up?
I don't have them today.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might be able to.
Is Matt still typing?
It doesn't show when he's typing. But
Okay.
I imagine he's still typing. I thought that was gonna be like the whole thing.
I know this was gonna say. Oh,
I wouldn't have started reading if I knew.
And she fucked a dog.
Oh, it was a
Bestiality.
yeah. Stop calling it bestiality.
That's what it's called.
I know, but we're calling it bestiality.
Yeah.
I need the beast in there. It wasn't anything at first. She told me they'd study at school together, but then that turned into her going to his house for homework a few months after we broke up. Yeah, that's. I don't think that it means that she physically cheated with you, but that's similar to what happened with me and my ex-wife, where she was hanging out with a guy a lot to the point where when I moved out, they started seeing each other. Now he's lived with her for basically since I moved out.
Yeah.
Like, so I think people can make a connection without, and honestly, sometimes that makes it a little more real because they're not crossing that. All right, we continued to talk for a while after that, saying we still love each other. She had me feeling like we'd eventually get back together. Eventually, she stopped talking to me after that. Yeah, she emotionally cheated on you, which is how new relationships usually form. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. And Matt reached out. He had a rough time with loss within his family, and he told her about it, but she never talked to him. Well, it's a fucking bummer, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a bummer. I'm not saying it's not a bummer. But you can. Oh, is that all you can say, man? Well, I appreciate you sharing, man.
Wow.
But yeah, so that's kind of what happened with me. Like, they were, and when you emotionally cheat on someone because you're holding back on that physicality, you build this deeper connection because you're not basing it off of something that can be superficial.
Right.
Because the physical thing, I've definitely had relationships that were more physical than anything else. And that's a situation where they got really close and if they had fucked, it still sucks, but maybe she wouldn't have such a deep connection with him.
That happened to me years ago. I was in that position where I cheated on somebody emotionally.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was with me and a German Shepherd down the street.
Okay.
We didn't cross that threshold.
Now that's bestiality.
Yeah, we didn't make it. It's bestiality. We didn't make it. We didn't make it physical. But I just. But one night I just spit in my hand a little bit. Just went. Just went in a little bit.
We're gonna get shadow banned.
And he said, they talked for a while instead of ripping off the bandage. So, I think we've all been in those relationships where.
But what's the advice?
The advice? I don't think there's advice.
He
really.
just wanted to tell a story.
I know, that's why I was confused. I'm like,
he just wanted to take the spotlight.
I mean that does suck, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if we have any advice for that. All right, now the stream is getting a little choppy here. So I mean, but we've all been in those situations where someone, like we broke up with someone, but then kept talking to them for a while afterwards.
Yes,
and that can be even more difficult because then the wound's not healing.
Yeah,
and that's, I mean, I
have some wounds that haven't healed.
Yeah,
I have some physical wounds.
You have an open wound right now?
I have an open wound. It's
Where?
I'm right at the tip of my crack. It's
ow.
the tip of my crack.
Which
whenever I
tip?
sit
Top tip or
down,
bottom tip?
the top tip.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I sit down, it just opens back up again.
Ugh.
Starts bleeding and mucus comes out.
Mucus?
Yeah. I scoot across the floor. I look like a slug, like a little
Or
snail.
dogs.
Yeah, if I scooch my butt, which is why the bidet has been fantastic.
I would get that looked at.
Bidet and night.
Tommy, do you do any impressions?
No.
Because if you could do an impression, you could do a karaoke, and then
Oh.
we could close it out with a Tommy
I
karaoke.
absolutely cannot do impressions or sing.
You've
so.
never done karaoke ever?
No, absolutely not. I get really bad secondhand embarrassment. Like, I won't even go watch.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Well, it depends.
I mean, maybe I would go if I was drunk but still just to watch.
Okay.
Like, I've just.
Can we just all go to karaoke sometime just
Yeah.
to see how embarrassed Tommy can get on our behalf?
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah.
Well, we could just do it on the show too.
Well, you already did just do it on the show.
But we did it as someone else. We could just do it as ourselves. We did karaoke together one time.
What do we do? I can't
We did
remember.
Under Pressure together.
Oh, that's right.
And you were the Freddie Mercury.
That's right.
Because I couldn't hit the thing. And I told you that. You're like, I'll be Freddie Mercury. Fuck it.
Because I'm
You were
like,
trashed.
I was trashed, and I totally forgot we did that.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
You weren't even singing the song. You were just going, beep, boop, bop, boop, boop. Beep, bop, bop.
That was fun. Yes, I was trashed that night. It's a good time though.
Yeah.
Because that's where I have to be. Because I'm a terrible singer unless I'm singing as Alex Jones, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to be pretty drunk or
I don't
do a
think
song
you're-
that's pretty. I just don't know how to sing. I get all over I don't know how to like keep.
Sing like
Right.
Alex
Can you
Jones
sing
the next
like-
time.
Can you like match the pitch? Like, can you sing in key with the song? Do you feel
No.
you can't do it? Well, that's
Yeah, I feel
that's
like I
the
can't-
hardest part.
Exactly.
Like, if you can't hear it, then you can't like mechanically get
Yeah.
yourself there.
I
Yeah.
feel like I feel like there's sometimes when I can do it, and then there's sometimes when I'm like, what the fuck was that? Why? But most of the time it's that. It's like, why does it come out like this?
a good thing to do is try to do an impression of the person you're singing as.
All right, should we try this?
Right now,
Let's try another
Yeah,
episode. You
'cause-
teach me how to sing.
right? So like what I do is if I'm gonna do like I don't know, I've had the song "One" by U2 in my head the last couple of days. If I were to sing that song, I would do an impression of Bono
Okay.
singing the song. I would hear him doing it in my head and try to mimic that.
See, I feel like that would be bad for me because I wouldn't do a good job of mimicking Bono.
No, but I mean, but it's kind of like it's like anything else. When you start like stand up or whatever, you're kind of taking pieces of things that you're mimicking.
Right, but I don't have to hit notes.
Well, I mean, right, but I mean, you still have to learn how to write a joke,
Yeah, I can do
which
that.
is hard. So like,
You
if
know
I was
what,
gonna do
actually,
that,
AJ, I didn't have to learn how to write a joke
why?
because I just knew.
You just knew
No,
it was just
I
natural.
had to figure it out. I was actually helping a newer comic go through some material the other day, and it was very fun to kind of see how he was writing jokes and how similar it was to how most people write jokes when they begin, because he's putting in like all the pauses and everything. Like I'm like, cut it down to this line and make it that. And then once you get good at just being able to deliver those, then you can expand on that. Then you
Right.
can, but get down to the most basic idea rather than try and predict how the audience is going to react to certain things that you say, because there's a good chance that they're not going to have much reaction when you are saying something kind of self-deprecating or something, and just get to the meat of the joke. And I'm hoping it works for him. He's gonna come and do High and Dry this week, and
Cool.
We'll see how he does.
Fun.
All right, that's all for this week's episode. You guys have a good time?
I did have a good time.
I had a good time too.
I did too. There's some things I would change if I could. I'm headlining a show at the Alex Theater on January 28th. Are you free on January 28th?
I'm actually not.
Ah, damn it. I was going to see if you wanted to come do some time. What are you doing on January 28th?
I could maybe push it back. What time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. The Alex Theater.
Yeah. It's right around the corner here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know where the Alex Theater is.
All right.
You rascal. Who else is going to be on?
Gabe Gary and Mickey Genosi.
Yeah, I'll come do sometime.
Okay. Yeah. Just
January 28th.
Straight up white guys telling jokes.
Yeah. You're gonna be at the Alex Theater.
Alex Theater. Get those tickets. You can go to my website, billsquire.com, to see all the shows that I have coming up. And then we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.